Alright guys, so in this episode I have some plans, but it requires me having resources, so I'm gonna go mine and I'm gonna put everything I get in this chest. Alright, so now that I've gone mining for a bit, it's time to show y'all what I got. I'm just kidding. I got 18 diamonds, 8 gold, a couple blocks of iron, coal, lapis, and redstone. So all we really want right now is redstone and nether quartz and iron. And I'll show you why we need these. We need these to make an observer block. Like, I think it's like this. Yes, an observer block. I'm gonna make 2 of those. No, I'm not. I need more quartz. Oh no. I can't shred down a block of quartz. So I guess I'm only gonna be making 1 automatic farm right now until I go back to the nether, so that's fine. And then if I remember correctly, a piston goes like this. No, what's a piston look like? Ah, I had the order wrong. I had the right resources, I had the order wrong. Alright, so now that we have this, we're going to make an automatic sugarcane farm, just so I won't have to go and run out and collect sugarcane forever. So I'm going to go set this up, and then I'll explain how it works. Now you might be wondering what I just did, but what I'm doing is I'm going to break one of these fences and let some sheep walk through, and then replace the fence. 2 sheep walk through, or a few, I guess. And then I'm going to make one of them have black dye, and we'll see what sheep we can breed. So we bred a light gray sheep, which is pretty cool, because now we have white wool here and gray here. And then if we breed this gray one with the white one, I think we'll get a light gray. And so that's why I have multiple pens here, because this one will be for white wool, this one will be for light gray, this will be for gray, and so on, until I have a sheep pen for every color, so then I can just go grab some shears. And once I have my shears, I can come over here and I can shear all of the sheep. So I can get black wool and a ton of white wool. I'm going to use this black wool though to make the carpet. And I don't know which pen this is going to be permanently, because I don't know where I'm going to like color code them, or if I even will. So I'm just going to put black wool here, because I have white wool in front of the white pen, so I like using carpet instead of fence gates now, because sheep technically can't understand that they can jump on this carpet because they registered this block as a fence block. But since the player can control when they jump manually, you can actually jump, and the carpet makes so the fence is technically over 1 block tall, so it looks like it's about above the character's halfway mark. But this carpet is actually the same height as a block, because it goes like, it looks like it isn't, but it registers as 1 block high. So even though it's technically higher than this fence right here, it is still a block that you can jump on. So I use this because the any player character can jump over these manually, but any friendly NPC or mob won't be able to jump over them. So carpets are just easier, because sometimes when you open the fence gates, a bunch of sheep just somehow run out if your cages are really cramped, so I use that. So you might have seen it, but what I'm going to show you next is my sugarcane farm. So if you don't know how this works, basically, there's water on this block. Right where this cobblestone is, there's water right above that. And that allows the sugarcane to be placed and grow in this dirt right here. And then the block above the sugarcane that I'm looking at is a piston through the glass. And the block above that with the little face is an observer. And so how this works is the sugarcane can grow up to 3 blocks tall. Like that wild sugarcane over there is, yeah, just over there is 3 blocks tall. So naturally it will only get to as high as that top glass. So when it grows from the second height to the third height, this cool redstone block called the observer will notice a change in the block state, which basically means before it said, oh, there's nothing here except glass, and then when the sugarcane grew, it noticed a change, and when it noticed a change, it sends a redstone signal into this dust right here. And since this dust is connected to this piston, it will activate. So for instance, I don't wanna break my glass. I will, just to show you what I mean. So if I update the block in front of the observer in any way, the piston will fire. So if I put a block here, the piston will fire and effectively harvest the sugarcane. And if I destroy a block, the piston will fire again. So this helps us make a sugarcane farm because whenever the sugarcane grows to block 3, the piston will push at block 2 and they will both fall down. And then because there's a hopper minecart here, hopper minecarts can collect through blocks, through 1 block thick. So the sugarcane will sit here and the hopper minecart will be able to pick it up, put it in this hopper, and then put it in this chest. Like that. And so then if I just leave this here, the sugarcane will grow. And then if I come back, so sugarcane doesn't grow super fast, but when I come back, it'll have grown, and it's not going to be the fastest farm ever, but it will be able to work while I'm just mining underground or working at the sheep pens or working on a project around these chunks that I'm living in. So while ever I'm near these chunks and loading these chunks, like this chunk, while ever I'm near it and loading it, the sugarcane will be growing and the farm will be active. So a chunk is every 16 blocks. So whenever I'm within a distance where I can see the sugarcane farm, it will technically be loaded, which means it'll be working on producing sugarcane. So I'm gonna fix that glass, and then I'm gonna get on to mining some trees, and then I'm gonna make a ton of sheep pens. So I'm gonna go do that real quick, and I'll be right back. I kinda wanna just sit here until it works, but that could be literally any time, so I'm just not gonna worry about it. And if I come back later and there's some sugarcane in this chest, we'll know that it's working. Okay guys, well I kinda ran out of wheat and patience with the sheep spawning at me for now with this farm. But as you can see, I've laid out a little system so you can see what's going on. Excuse me, sheep, can you move? Okay, so I've laid out a little system so if all the sheeps are sheared or whatever and you can't tell what pen is which, if you're going into a pen, that wool will be on the right side. So for instance, if I'm going into, if I'm going into this light gray sheep pen, like say both of these were sheared, like this, so I couldn't tell what sheep these were, I could just go, I could look to the right and I could say, oh, this is the light gray pen, obviously, and then I would know which is which for breeding or whatever I would need to know what the sheep were. Excuse me, no, we're not leaving. We're never leaving. I was just changing the color so I can put black carpet for when we get black sheep over here. So right now I have dark gray, light gray, white, and a bunch of red sheep. And I say I ran out of wheat because while I did just expand my farm, I did just expand my farm, so it won't be producing any more wheat than it was yet. I've got to give it a while for these to start growing. But I did add water everywhere, which I like the look of a lot better. And water helps plants grow faster, so my wheat should be making a lot more than it was. As you can see, I've got a little bit of each kind of wool. Decided that it's time to do something productive for a change. Now you might be thinking, what does he mean, something productive? Well, let me just show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a quick enchanting table with some of these diamonds that I have here, you see. So first, I'm gonna make a diamond pick because this is well overdue. And then I'm gonna make, so to make an enchant table, I need to get some more obsidian real quick. I'm not sure how many obsidian, but since I have some lava over here, I can just yeah. Since I have some lava over here, I can just kind of flood that down and mine me some obsidian. Now that I have my obsidian, I can take it along. I'm not exactly sure the recipe, but it's something, yeah. So now I have an enchantment table. And I might not have room to put it. Okay, I'm gonna go mine wood and expand this section of house to have a little balcony so that I have enough room for this enchanting table. So I'll be right back after I've done that. Alright, now that I've expanded the patio, I'm gonna decide where to put the enchantment table. So I think I want to put it here because I'm not going to be expanding the house much this way. Hold on guys, I got distracted. Come on. Yes! Okay, so I have built the sugarcane farm correctly. It does work. And that means in maybe this episode, maybe next episode, I'm going to be copying this exact thing like 4 times so we can get 4 times as many sugarcane. Oh, I'm so excited that it actually works. I only have 2 sugarcane for now, but there was 2 free sugarcane out of my fancy automatic sugarcane farm. You like that? And I use this sugarcane to make paper, and I use paper to make books and bookshelves like so. I now have 1 bookshelf. And this bookshelf is going to be very important because if you look in the enchantment table, you currently get level 4 trades. I mean level 4 enchants is your highest level. That won't do. That's got to be here. You currently get level 4s as your highest ones. But if you put books around it, you will get higher levels. So now we get level 2s is the minimum level. Okay, that wasn't a very good example. I need to go get more sugarcane and more books. See the particles coming from that book to this enchantment table here? Those little signs popping up. That shows me that it's working. And we need 15 more bookshelves around this to get the maximum level 30 enchants. But for now, we have to do some trading with the old villagers back in town. Ah, yes. The 2 spinning boys. My favorite villagers to trade with. Oh, beetroot. I don't have any of that. I don't have any potatoes either. Oh no. So what this is telling me is that I need to start my own villagers. And I need to make my own villager trading center because these two are completely useless villagers to me. So I'm going to steal their workstations and see if I can find anyone else around here that has some good trades. I've decided to take this under my own initiative. I will rebuild the village. But not in the way they'd like, probably. I'm going to rebuild my own village. Not really even a village anymore. It's just going to be a place where I can trade with these guys. And I can perhaps optimize their trades a little bit. I don't know why they won't move though. What if I... They just won't move. I don't know. I'll worry about it in the morning. Ugh, creepers. Come on, I almost had him. Now I gotta go fix this later. Come on. I'll worry about it later. I seem to have fixed the villagers. But now I need to take them to a more secure location. I know exactly what to do. Alright, both of these villagers are now safe. I'm gonna go sleep and then secure them in the same fashion. Okay, so basically, the way I understand this to work is that villagers will reproduce and make more villagers if there is enough beds in what they call a village. And they changed the definition of a village with the new Village and Pillage update called 1.14. And they changed the entire village definition to just be a bed. So I think if I just put 2 composters here, these guys will become farmers. I don't know what just happened. I just heard a lot of items falling and being picked up. Oh, yep, see? Now they're both farmers, and they have trades. So these guys want to buy carrots, which I don't have, and potatoes. But this guy wants to buy wheat. So I can do that, and he'll give me a little bit of experience points. And he'll give me an emerald. And emeralds are going to be super helpful for us, because emeralds... Here, I don't know if they'll eat melons, but... Did any of those go through? Yeah, some of them went in there. So how villager breeding works, as I understand it, is I throw food in there that they like. I think I have to throw carrots in there. So I need to figure out a way to get a carrot. And once I get a carrot farm, then obviously I can start selling them carrots, because that's one of the trades they wanted. And besides just selling them carrots, oh wait, I have a composter now. And besides just selling them carrots, I'll be able to produce more villagers by... It's basically how you breed animals in this game, except a little bit more complicated. but it's the same mechanics. So when you level up farmers, they'll also give you different trades. So I'm just gonna, how I learned to swap out the trades. Oh, they just dropped that. So how I learned to swap out the trades is when I broke these guys' workstations. See how this guy, when I right click on him, has no trades? So that means he's currently jobless. So if I put the composters back, he will turn into a farmer and his trades will change. So I'm just going to keep doing this until I get some trades with some melons, I think. Okay, so the best thing I could find for a level 1 villager was wheat trades and potato trades. And since I don't have wheat or potatoes yet, ooh, the sugarcane farm's growing. And since I don't have wheat or potatoes yet, I'm going to go to the village, see if they have any carrots or potatoes or wheat, and then come right back. Okay, I collected some wheat from the villager farms and my farms, so I can sell it to this one, because he's selling it for 21. So I get 2 emeralds and a couple experience points every time I make a trade. So these emeralds are going to be useful later, whenever I make different kinds of villagers, but I think that's something for next episode, because I've been playing a long time today, and I don't want to say I didn't get a lot done, but I was definitely messing around with the auto farm and expanding my farm and making the house bigger and adding an enchanting table and a lot of mining this episode. So I'll see you guys next time.